Taking a loan is quite easy. And this is exactly what Mahindra thought as well. Banks and finance companies are always waiting to dole out personal loans. If ever a friend needed it, Mahindra would take a loan and help him out. Installments kept coming for a few months and Mahindra kept repaying the loan. But one day, the installments stopped coming and Mahindra began to worry. What happens if the EMI isn't paid? Well, you see, taking a loan is as easy as it gets. But repaying the loan on time is equally difficult. It's possible to miss out on EMIs due to various reasons like losing a job, medical emergencies. What happens if you miss out on the EMI payments? Let's find out in this video. Missing the EMI payment of a loan can be classified as either major or minor default. If one or two installments are missed, meaning the second installment is paid within 90 days of the last payment, it is considered a minor default. But if no EMI is paid for more than 90 days, meaning for more than 3 months, it is considered as a major default. The real trouble starts here. Because you see, banks classify such loans as NPAs, meaning non-performing assets. When you miss the first EMI, the bank sends you reminders through phone calls, messages or emails to repay the installment. Delay in paying the EMI results in a penalty which is usually 1 to 2% of the EMI amount. Additionally to all of this, punitive interest can also be imposed, which is charged on the top of the loan interest rate. Once this payment is made, the loan account will continue to function as before. But if you don't pay the EMI for a long time, the penalties will keep increasing. The information about EMI default is recorded in your credit report and it affects your credit score. Missing one EMI can decrease your credit score by say 50 to 70 points. Consistent delays or repeated EMI defaults can significantly damage your credit score, which in turn harms your credit worthiness and your ability to borrow money. A decrease in the credit score reduces the chances of getting loans in the future. Banks may refuse to lend to you if your credit score is poor. And even if a small bank or a finance company agrees to say lend to you, they often impose higher than usual interest rates. If you don't pay the installment on time, you may have to deal with recovery agents. And these recovery agents, well, they threaten to come to your office and home to collect the loan amount. And also, they will pester you with hundreds of calls in a day, and there have been many complaints of misbehavior by recovery agents towards their customers. However, in such cases, you can file a complaint with the police. If the default on a personal loan exceeds 90 days, banks can take legal action to recover the amount owed and you may end up facing a lawsuit. The court may order you to repay the loan or order the seizure and sale of property to recover the loan amount owed. Now, Mahindra will never make the mistake of giving loan to anyone in his name, and you too don't make this mistake. Otherwise, this loan can fall on you. Right, then we focused on unsecured loans like personal loan, credit card. Now it's time to look at secured loans. How is recovery done in secured loans? Let us get to know further. Secured loans are those loans for which any asset collateral, that is property, is required to be mortgaged, like say home loan, car loan, loan against property. And when taking a home loan, the documents of the house remain mortgaged with the bank. After repaying the loan, the bank hands over the documents back to you. If the home loan EMI is not paid for say more than 3 consecutive months, that is 90 days, banks declare the loan as an NPA. After being declared an NPA, a notice will be issued to you under the SARFAESI Act. The borrower has to repay the outstanding amount within 60 days from the date of notice. If you do not pay the money even after this period, the bank can auction your property and recover the money, and you may have to say lose the property. Only take the amount you can comfortably repay as a loan. In case of any financial problems, contact the bank and discuss loan restructuring. Increase the loan tenure, reduce your EMI or ask for a grace period so that you don't default on the loan. You can elevate the burden of the loan by directing your savings towards it, or say borrowing money from your friends and acquaintances. And yes, make sure to create an emergency fund. Keep an amount equivalent to 6-12 months salary in it so that you can use it in your difficult times.